Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we'll be looking at the education side of our channel. So in this video I'll be giving you 5 tips on improving your studies. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So first up, establish your own note-taking system. Each person learns differently. As you can see that every person has a unique style of learning. They interpret information differently. They'll conceive it differently. So everyone's unique when it comes to studying. Do you see scenes and images when people describe a story? Or are you the people who learn faster if you had the opportunity to discuss concepts with others, like teaching someone else so that you can learn from it as well? And test yourself. Is it easier to remember instructions from your online tutor if you've written them down and reviewed them several times over and over again? Which is what many people think is an effective way, which only works for a few people, which makes them unique, while other people struggle to use these steps. Develop your own note-taking system based on your learning preference. As I've said, everyone's unique. Just do not watch a YouTuber and copy their note-taking style. So look, and they also give you a disclaimer telling that, look, this is my note-taking style and it might not work for many of you. I'm just sharing this to you to get an inspiration. Just take it as an inspiration. Never ever try to copy someone else. You may need to write down most of the details you hear. Alternatively, writing down key vocabulary and examples may be all you personally need to remember something. Drawing pictures and diagrams next to your concept is the method of choice when someone learns. Do what works best for you. So for me, I have many of friends who like to just take bullet points. Well, I just do not like showing a sentence. I just like to write a story. It makes me read it more. Well, maybe it makes someone else sleepy. I definitely draw diagrams during my science classes because drawing pictures lets me connect with the text and the image. Tip number 2. Turn your reading sessions into active study. When completing reading assignments, actively study for the content. Rather than staring at the beginning and reading to the end, first read the title, and then the table of contents, an introduction to understand the overview. So here, what I'm trying to say is always read with both your eye and brain. Tell them to work coordinately so that you can actually actively study the thing instead of just looking through it, trying to get a piece of information, skimming and scanning through it. Understand it. Look at the title, the table of contents, and understand what's going to be in a specific chapter or article so that you can get prepared for them. Next, read through the chapter article titles and subtitles to get a feel for what the material will cover, as I've just said. Then, return to the beginning of the book or article to read each paragraph in order. As you're reading, stop to take notes in a notebook or highlight important concepts in the textbook. So guys, always remember, when you're highlighting important concepts and you cannot remember it properly, please write it down in your notebook afterwards. This strategy will organize your thoughts. When you meet next with your online tutor, teacher, or discussion group, you'll have a better grasp on what you've read. Tip number 3. Use active memorization. Reading the same information over and over is actually one of the least effective ways to memorize. One effective strategy is to picture a definition or concept in your head. Saying the words out loud is also helpful. Creating acronyms for a list of things is yet another useful strategy. For example, when memorizing states in Northern Europe, you might use the acronym EAL to help you remember that Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are located next to one another. So in this tip, always try to connect with something. Try to have a photographic memory. Try to make acronyms so it can stick to your head because it's shorter. And always have the intention to memorize it. Have the intention to learn from it. Next, this is one of my favorite, obviously, maybe possibly for everyone as well. This is taking regular breaks. Your mind needs regular breaks to relax and allow what you've learned to sink in. Think about it. Think what you've learned in this session. Look back. See if you've missed anything. Take a 5 to 10 minute break every hour. You will actually learn more this way than cramming for hours without breaks. Honestly, just don't cram, guys. Tip number 5. Ask plenty of questions. Obviously, every single teacher, parent, or tutor will say this. Ask questions as you learn from it. Asking questions will take you from a passive learner to an active one. One of the many advantages of meeting regularly with a live online tutor is that you can ask about concepts, words, or formulas that you do not understand. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next video.